Ready to go. What? What is that? What the hell was that? Crossing with Calandra. How you doing? Hey, PK. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Hey, Ryan. Hi, Tony. How you guys doing? What's happening? God, always shut up, you double whammy. Want to get in the way thing? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. What's going on, everyone? Yep, we're doing good here. I'm tired today. It's been a long day. Early in the morning. Been up since 4:40 this morning. Did the morning shows. Took a quick hour and a half nap. Then got ready for the raid parade. Done around 4:30 in the afternoon. When I took another nap. Alex came home about 6, woke me up, and we've been chatting, had dinner together. So you need your sleep. Yeah, yeah. But don't worry. I took another quick nap. So I'm good right now, but I could use some coffee. But don't tell anybody, all right? And then what you call it? Uh, see how late I could stay hanging out. you know. I was over at hey, there you go. Benton Grass was it's here. I was there a little while ago. He did a half-hour show. He's coming back Monday morning. He'll be between CME and us in the morning. So that's going to be a new add-on to the list on Facebook and see what's going on with that. I haven't done the list for the weekend yet. So that's another thing I got to do tonight. Get some nice rest this weekend. Oh, definitely, Ryan. I'll definitely be getting up late tomorrow morning. I always say that, and then 8 o'clock in the morning I'm up. So just one of those deals. So we got some palm trees, pineapples, and sharks again. Mike, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What the hell are you sending that stuff, homie? So you always sending me something that I don't deal with. So hold on. Get a message from breaking news. It's not really breaking news. What Robert put about the roller coaster. So I'm not gonna. On our way back from Fort Worth, stuck in traffic. Okay, no big deal. It's like I send the link out. If you want to come in, you come in. If you don't want to, it's because you're doing something else. That is fine with me too. So no worries. Venture, what's up from Calandra? How you doing? Love you, bro. Yeah, this is how much you're gonna love me once I see you in October, homeboy. You and your freaking sharks, man. I gotta find out what scares the living nuts out of you. I know there's gotta be something that scares you, so I just need to find out what it is. I'm gonna talk to Tracy pretty good about it. So, and if I'm gonna have to, if I have to bribe her, I'll bribe her too. So, no big deal. Around 9:30, I'm expecting a raid from the match game. They usually stay there till they're done, and then people will start popping in over here. So no big deal. In the meantime, okay, that's a good thing already. Now I know who to talk to when you misbehave. Nice, very nice. I like that. See, I'm not. Alice doesn't scare the crap out of me, but she puts me in my place sometimes. She bends me over her lap and smack me in my butt. So, and I like it. She's giving me that
7-3 Mets.
7-3 Mets. All right, they beat in who was it?
Rockies.
The Rockies, but they're playing in New York. So yes. Hey,
Phillies are losing 6-2, so that's good.
Okay, great, great, great. Hey, buds, what's up? How you doing? Mr. Bill is also here. What's up, Mr. Bill? Eddie, I would be dead if it wasn't for Tracy in many ways. Yeah, me too. Me too over here. Not Tracy, but Alice. So we let's count our blessings. You know what I mean? Yes. So other than that, it's just been it's been a long day and Fridays. I don't know. lately, Friday's been a little out of the way too. Mom, I'm right here, right next to you. The hell you putting the volume for?
I didn't realize it was on.
Oh, hello. Somebody's going cuckoo too. Somebody needs to go to sleep too early. I think we'll probably go to 11 o'clock tonight. Once I'm done with the list, I'll be heading for the sack and go to bed. So, hola, mommy, how you doing?
Doing good.
Sometimes I tell you. Hey, by the way, Alice has a channel. If you guys didn't know, Alice Lugo Studios. Guess what? She's up to 200 subscribers. Nice, nice. And she got a new blog today that she did all on her own, completely on her own. I guess at work she must have been bored or something, and went ahead and took care of that. So I was surprised when in the afternoon when I'm running around looking at different channels, and I see a video that it looked different. Like, wait a minute, what's going on here? And then I saw the time in 10 minutes and change, and I saw the picture. Say, wait a minute, that might be something I have on my premiere for today. And I say, oh, I gotta check it out right after the right after the Ray Parade today. So and I checked it out. I did it on my lunch break. Uh-huh. Anything for an excuse, you know what I mean? So yes. Thanks again, everybody, for saying hello to everybody back and forth. I appreciate that you guys take care of that. Thank you very mucho. Uh, my two wrenches here are Cruise Nuts and Alice. So not much not much on regards to trolls. So we'll see. PK, I see PK has his but here PK had a 6 p.m. He had a premiere today about Alaska. Hope everybody checked it out. I did not because I was taking a nap, but I got plenty of time now on the weekend to catch up with a few of you guys and get myself back in place. Tell Tracy I say hello. Can't wait to hang out with you both on the Paradise. By the way, Cruise Nuts, our cruise is paid off. We're ready to go. All we gotta do is just hop on that car and drive away on the 26th. I'm hoping to be there by 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. Hopefully, we'll meet a few that are there and go have dinner. I'm craving Cuban food, so I'm hoping to find a Cuban mom and pop's restaurant nearby and go pick out that night. So I can get some cortaditos and some good Cuban meal, or if there's any Puerto Rican restaurants also. So, but my main thing is the Cuban deal. Then on Sunday, Sunday evening, I mean Sunday, a lot of people should be showing up. We are expecting to meet up at Sparksman's Wharf around 6 p.m. Eastern time. Apparently, there's a lot of container restaurants in there, or food trucks. I don't think it's food trucks. I think containers converted into small little mom and pops restaurants. So everybody could go and order whatever the heck they want. So that's why I paid the place, because it's different. We can be considered the trust. Yes, you're right. I'm glad you send that yourself. This way, everybody picks whatever they want to eat and hang out, and we get to meet each other. The ones we haven't met yet. There's going to be a lot of us there. Cruising Outs will be there. Jeremy and Cheryl will be there too. Scott's coming. Hopefully, Bill might show up too. And Bill, it'll be like another part two of the weekend that you guys had not too long ago. So I am not forcing you to drink or anything like that. So I don't know if just put it on Eddie's tab. Yep, I have no idea which Eddie you're talking about, but that's fine, Mike. You could do that. Then I pass the tab to Mike. So Mike is gonna be too toxic after so much tequila that I'll be able to give him the receiver. He probably have no idea what we're doing, so we'll see. Um, this way, everybody we could meet the day before the cruise, and then Monday morning we'll be back at the port, getting ready to board and do our thing. And I think around 3:30 in the afternoon should be the sail away. So we'll be ready and we'll get the heck out of Tampa and get it going. So it won't be such a bad thing. Um, this is gonna be my second carnival in the this 2 years now. Last year we went on the Glory out of New Orleans, and then this time out of Tampa on a smaller ship. Um, so if I ever do a carnival ship again, it has to be one of the new ones, either Celebration, um, the uh, the Jubilee, or the Almighty Cry, or one of the newer ones that are coming out in a couple of years. So, which besides we're going to be cruising in a couple of years anyway. It won't be anytime soon anyway, so we'll see. Um, and Alex, Tracy says we're planning to go to the Tampa Aquarium. If you guys want to go, all right, we'll be in touch, and hopefully, yeah, it's right there too. So it's within walking of the port, so we could check it out. It'd be nice to see that since we're there. So sounds good. Says Alice, we plan to go Saturday or Sunday. Probably be Sunday during the day. Why you think I have the GoPro hat to capture everything? All right. As long as you remember to turn it on. If you don't turn it on, yes, you're wasting your time. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Well, yeah, we should have an interesting time out there. So we'll see and see how that whole thing will develop. I do have Wi-Fi, and I plan to film a lot, like I did on Celebrity, man. I will run out of filming video memory and time and all that on my cell phone. So I gotta clear everything out. Thank God everything is already been moved to two sections where I put the storage on the cloud. I still got a few more. I got 3 days so far out of 8 to still do videos for the Ray Parade. So I got another couple of months cover, hopefully, and see what happens. Bermuda, it's our first day in Bermuda. That's gonna come out next week, next Friday, the first half also. So tequila makes the GoPro work better. You say so, Mike. I don't know about that. So sometimes you see some weird stuff on when it comes to the GoPro. So or you use Mike expanding that the arm. What's up, Emily? How you doing? Hey, did you ever get your pooping drop person taken care of? That was some weird stuff to talk about. So, oh well, yes, it does. You look well. Oh, thank you. I'm tired, but I'm awake. I'm awake and I'm doing whatever I can. Hi there, Emily. Good evening, everybody from the Hammer. What's up, Scotty? How you doing? Are you home? Are you still at work? Hopefully, you are home already. So I had to put an all flat screen out for my man. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay. They are picking it up tomorrow at 6 a.m. Oh, putting it outside to be picked up by the garbage people, I guess, or whatever the deal is. Wow, 6 a.m. picking up the garbage. Wow, that's early. Here, well, yeah, they did in Brooklyn too. Sometimes 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning they'll be passing by and because it's a lot of garbage out there. Here they stop by in the afternoon on a Tuesday, and then another truck stops in later and it picks up recycle. So I got a funny feeling. Sometimes they look like the same driver, so I think they dropped everything in the same spot and keep going. All right, Hammer. Nice that you're home. Very, very good. So, hey, Jay, John and Nancy, how you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Of course, Mr. Backlash is causing trouble here. You got the right thing. Go Mets, yes. And they're beating the nuts out of the Rockies right now. My neighbor texted me to pick up her Amazon package too. Okay, all right. What's up, y'all? Backlash Fisherman says, yes, please do a thumbs up. I help the channel. I got something in my nose picking on me. Oh, you're printing? Yeah, you're printing something. So it's scaring me over here. So I'm just waiting on these other group of fellows from the match game to come over, so we could get busier. And they had I like the John. I had your I like your video on from Disney from the park, having the little pops. I think that used to be a train, if I'm not mistaken, because that's still. I mean, I haven't been to Disney. I remember how long, but it's been. I think it's been over 20 years. It's the last time I went to Disney and went to any of the parks. Last time that I went to the one in California, Disneyland, I just turned 38. The night that I showed up in LAX, they picked me up and they took me straight to the California Dreaming. And there we stopped at the ESPN studios. We stopped at the restaurant, had dinner. They celebrated me my birthday. They tried to make me drink a shot of tequila or something, which I grabbed it, but I went like this. When everybody says salud, I went, yeah, salud. Because I don't drink. So, I mean, I wasn't going to drink that and get all messed up and be sick the next day. Shady Brady, how you doing? What's up? Mike wants to know if you have Tracy's number. She's checking, Mike. Hey yo, from Shady Brady, how you doing? Oh, and your better half is here. So now we have to behave. June's here. So, and June and Brady will be also in Tampa for the Paradise. So we'll definitely get to meet them too in person, and hopefully Mr. Scott will be there too, their nephew. So we could mess up with them. So what's up, Journeys? Hi, Venture. Hey, Will G, how you doing? If Nino dropped in to say hello, have a great weekend. Thank you, Mr. Will. We'll see you later. You have a great weekend also. And then, if anything, we'll see you back again Monday morning. You're driving over to work. So, yes. Hello, Emily. Matchkin Live Raid. Mike. On the 2.0, if someone offers you a drink, I'll be right beside to help you get rid of it. All right. Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, like that's gonna happen, but you never know. If it does happen, then I know I have a backup and I won't get in trouble with Alan. So, Kimberly Lobo, how you doing? Thank you for coming in and good evening to you. Thank you. No, she said, Mike, she says no. So, messenger each other. So, I know I have yours. I'm not sure I have Tracy's either. So, hey, Calandra from June and Brady. Hello to a bunch of people here from Alicia. Like I say, Alicia had a new video today. I mean, she's working on her own without any help from me. So, if you do leave a comment, let her know what's going on. Please leave a thumbs up and let her know what's happening. Okay, I would appreciate that. Alice asked Eddie for his phone. Text her number to him now. No time like the present, right? All right. No, I was taking care of my mic. my mic. So yeah, that's the deal. Again, Mike from Venture Cast had a live earlier at also at 8 a.m. and he announced that he's going to be on Monday morning at 8 in the morning Eastern time, 7:30 Central. So just make sure that it's sliding all over the place. So yes. We'll go check him out, and I'm gonna add him. Sunday night when I do the list, I gotta add him. I gotta do the list for the weekend. I haven't done it yet. So if you have any lives this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, premiere or live, let me know. Send me a message on Messenger. Tonight for the weekend. Remember, next week, if you have something going on, the night before is when I do the list. So make sure you do it the day before. Don't wait on the same day to say to me, "Oh, I'm gonna have a live later today." If I have time, I'll put you in. If not, you'll probably be out of luck. So let me. I had it. I did have it. See, I hit it and went boom right to it. So okay. All right, pretty cool. No problemo. And other than that, we'll see what happens there. Hello, everyone, from Jennifer from Vacation Nation. Thank God Jennifer is doing well. Nothing happened to their property. They went away for a day or two, and then they're back at home. So they're not as bad some other people. Please text Tracy. She has questions to us, and it has a life to do without bothering him. For you to text Tracy. I think they're gonna get together and they're gonna keep an eye on us. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for provoking that. Now I gotta watch out. We're gonna be having somebody over us. Keep it anonymous.
You always have someone over you, and then he has Tracy over her.
That's right. So there you go.
There you go.
What I was saying. Hey, Scotty, how you doing? How we doing? Just hanging in here, dude. I'm tired. So, where's apparently they're in Fort Worth, and they're stuck in traffic or something. So, no, let them deal with whatever they're doing. So, yep, yeah, just tired, and it's been a long day. I did took a couple of naps. I'm an old fart. I'm gonna be hitting the big 6-0 on January. So yeah, it's just one of those deals. But Friday is always a long day. A lot of good things happening. Lives in the morning, 1 or 2 lives in the morning. Then the rape parade in the afternoon. Then I was away from the rape parade for a while, and then I finally decided to return and come back. And I'm glad we had this cruise in June, the beginning of June. So, and I was able to film a lot. So yes. Destination WVFTV. Hello, everyone. And thank you. It's been a while since I've seen you. So thank you for coming in, hanging out with us here. Thank you. I'm only a couple of years behind you, Eddie. Wow, there you go. So, yep. It's getting heavy. Getting old, it sucks, to tell you the truth. But hey, do the best you can. I'm trying to do stuff too, and not trying to be between the wives talk. Stay away from that. Yeah, it's the best thing to do. Yeah, the best advice I could give you. Just stay away from the road. You don't want to get shot for anything like that. So, hey, Jen from John and Brady, how you doing? What's up, controversy? He got promoted to captain, and he's been captain for a while now, and apparently he's gonna be captain for a longer while now. So, like the other captain that we have, he got promoted to a rear aft Commodore. So, and he doesn't want to take his new rank. He said that he's still a captain, only in his mind. Remember, Bill is a little cool. So who knows? It's just one of those deals. Oh, somebody's here. Hold on.
Who is it? Who is it? Even scared myself on that one.
Hey, what the hell? Who's it? What the hell? Like having a bad dream, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And then waking into reality is like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
You got now you guys got two handicapped guys here
There you
on
go.
screen.
Yeah. I'm considering myself semi-handicapped now. So.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
You do walk more than me, so I will tell you that.
Yeah.
I wish I could be.
Well, I'm
be able
I'm
to
walking
do
a lot more now that since I had my operation, and the only time I've used like a mobility scooter is like when I've gone to Sam's Club or Costco. But
Oh,
I go to a grocery store, I just walk around, push the cart, stuff like that. And,
nice.
I can go a lot longer distance walking now. So
Very nice.
now I'm on the horns of a dilemma. Do I give up the scooter? So.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I will keep it if I were you, just as a backup, just in case.
Well, yeah, because I mean, we're going to Italy in October to do a transatlantic, and I'm definitely going to take it then, just in case, because I don't want to be, halfway around the world and suddenly it's like, oh, geez, I wish I'd have brought my scooter with me. So.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you 100%. And also, I think if you get rid of it, this helps you keep walking more. In your head, like really, I really need to walk now. And then at the same time, like you're saying, you're going to the trip, and you will definitely need it because those places, a lot of them places, the sidewalks or whatever, they're not really like and stuff. And
we've kind of looked at different locations, like the Coliseum, the fountains, all that stuff. And there's no way you can use a scooter around something like that. You go to the Vatican, you could use the scooter there. So
I have an electric wheelchair that Alice got me, and I wanted to take it with me to Celebrity. And then at the last minute, she says to me, "No, that's why we decided to drive. So I could take all that stuff in the car."
Yeah, right.
The last minute, she says to me, "No, because what if you run out of a battery? Then I got to push and all that, and it's just, all that." I like, okay, just leave it behind. We took the walker, and when we made it to Bermuda, we went to Hamilton, and I did a lot of walking there. The next day, we had the 2-day pass. We were gonna go to St. George the next day, but my body I was too beat up from the day before to really do much. So we decided to stay on the ship the second day. Then the third day, we went out to the towers across from the port to do some shopping and hang out over there. And it got a little overcast, so we couldn't do much after that. But at least now, next time we'll go to Bermuda, we'll definitely hit St. George and some of the beaches and stuff like that, because it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful island. And I advise anybody that wants to go and check it out. Celebrity was a beautiful ship that we went in. Even though it's an older ship, the Eclipse. But I like the service. I thought I was in Norwegian. That's how much I was like into it. I wasn't worried about nothing. Great shows, great experience, activities all day. So we kept busy, and I'm telling you, I filmed a lot on that one. So, and I didn't have any internet. That was the only thing, the only difference. And it got hard at the beginning. But then the second day, I'm like, hey, nothing I could do about it. Just let's enjoy what we have here. So I didn't have to deal with getting on laptops and nothing. And, kept filming, and I kept going around and moving around as much as I could. We were staying closer to the front of the ship, so made it easier. A lot of stuff was in the middle. That made it easy for me, except for the when we have to go to the buffet up in the 14th deck, and we had to go back. So there were days that I'm like, I got all this running around, but it wasn't too bad. It was excellent.
You take your walker on the beach. You have
If it's too deep, I take it everywhere with me,
right.
even in the sand and all that. But I try to, if I can't really push it in the sand, then I either flip it and carry it,
Mhm.
or I try to do, and then I stop, sit down for a bit, and do it again until I get to wherever I go.
Right. So it kind of depends on like what the sand is, like if it's compact or if it's loose type thing. So
I'll do great in Miami Beach because Miami Beach is so flat and is pushed down. Now
Mhm.
I go to Puerto Rico, then I'm gonna have a problem because in Puerto Rico they don't pack it down. So depending
Right.
on the beach also. So hey, Jane, come in, Daryl, welcome in. Hello. Thank you for popping in. And I know it's good morning for you in the Philippines. Evening here. It's all the way around. This morning we saw you. It was evening for you. Now it's morning. So we have a back and forth kind of deal here. So, well, thank you anyway for coming in, Salamat, very very much. Mike says I would love to make it to Bermuda Sunday. I'm telling you, you will like it, Mike. It's very it's not as crazy like going to other places. It's very like going to the Bahamas. Bahamas is like all over the place. This
Mhm.
place will come, plenty to walk around. You see the cars driving on the other lane instead of ours, like we do here. And it's very, very, very clean. The only thing I didn't like is the driving that they do there. We did do the bus coming back from Hamilton back to the dockyard. No, next time I'm taking the ferry. I'm not getting back in the bus. You think drive fast? Those drivers are mighty fast, and the way they take it in turns,
Oh
get
yeah.
to the wall, and these walls are like this, no sidewalks, and then the lanes are like, and then hills and curves. Oh my God, I was going crazy. I'm trying to hold the camera, and I'm just like all over the place. And I have 2 feet on the base of it,
Mhm.
trying to hold it in place and hold it on top. And I'm like this, and then with this hand holding onto the bars because I'm sitting like sideways, and I'm just like, oh my God! And every
No.
time that I hit the brakes, whoa! I'm gonna end up getting hurt here more than anything. No. I think next weekend I'm gonna have that as a premiere on either Friday afternoon or Saturday. So,
Mhm.
ay. I'm telling you, it was just crazy. But yeah, if you ever got the chance to go there, please go.
Mhm.
It's beautiful. I mean, it took us 3 days to get there. Of course, the ship is going at a slow speed to make it there, and then on the way back, it took about a day and a half to get back to New Jersey. Hold up, we got somebody else. Hey, Mike,
Hey,
what's up?
Hey, what's
he's
going on?
got air conditioning.
I know. It's man, I got lights, electricity, hot
White
water.
Dragon.
I was going to make a sarcastic comment and say, "Well, I don't feel your pain," So
Yeah, you never know. You never know how much you rely on all that stuff till
oh no.
it's yanked out from under you.
Yeah. Back in '96, we got hit with Hurricane Georges in Puerto Rico. I
Yeah.
was out without water for a month and power 6 weeks.
Mm.
Oh wow,
So,
that's
and it
crazy.
was like Cat 3 when we got hit. So, yeah, it did a lot of damage on the island. Maria really devastated the whole thing. Maria was a 5, and completely went through the island and
Yeah.
messed up the whole thing. My sister was there. Um, she moved to the island a year before Maria, and I was surprised that they stayed during the
Oh,
recovery at the place.
they're
So
coming for you.
No,
all of a sudden I feel like I'm in New York, like back in Brooklyn.
getting homesick.
Oh yeah, I
Was Maria? Was that the one that was like about 6 years ago or so? The one I really
something like that. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean they wiped out the island, and there's still sections of the island
Mhm.
up in the mountains, so that's still forget about it. They're not doing anything about it yet. So who
Yeah.
knows? But that's just the way it is. You got to move on and see what happens. Who else we got here? Emily, that's great. Good to hear. Uncle Dave told me that he will be live here tonight. Emily is drinking wine. She forgot how to type. Scott's here saying, Mike, what's up, Mike?
Howdy.
Jennifer also, yep. Good. Oh man, and Kathy RSPP, how you doing? It's been a while. Eddie, late nights, I think. Hope all is well. Help to help Anno and everyone. Happy Friday. Thank you very much.
Yeah, happy Friday.
And great weekend to you too. Yes.
So how hot is it in Texas?
It's hot.
Oh,
Yeah, it cooled down a little bit today. Well, the hurricane cooled it down a lot. But then, of course, the next day it was like
yeah.
way up. And
then it gets hot and sticky and
and then we got rain today, and we're supposed to get rain tomorrow, so it's cooled off a little bit. But little by little, I'm noticing people are getting more and more power. Of course, closer you get to downtown and Galveston, it's crazy down there. But
now, do you live close to Houston, or where are you at?
I'm up like in the northern suburbs, kind of. I'm probably, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes from downtown.
Yeah.
So we were a lot luckier than like Galveston and down that way. The only thing that got us was there's just like way more trees up here. And so like there was like a whole section of power poles that just got knocked down,
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to hit Mexico. Then it's supposed to hit Mexico.
Yeah.
In the corner of the state of Texas. Then it started moving up north. And I said, wait a minute, is anybody getting ready for this?
Yeah.
Because this is getting a little serious now, I didn't think it was gonna get hit. And I kept telling Jeremy and Cheryl, you guys just gonna get rain and some wind, that's it. But then when it started creeping up, say go start fill up the gas in the tank of gas in your car, go get some stuff they're gonna need for the house and canned goods and stuff. Did he listen to that? I don't think so. But then he hit, and they got wake up lesson, because they never been experienced a hurricane before. And I told him, you guys got lucky. It was a Cat 1. We've been a 3 or a 4 like it was coming. This would have been even worse. So I'm glad that they finally, once they find out how long that we're going to be without power, they packed up and they went straight up to Dallas. So that's where they're at now. So they'll probably be there another week or so. As soon as they get fixed up, hopefully they'll be able to find out with time, and that is a real fix, and then move back down. So
yeah, I think it was Jennifer or somebody that messaged me, because I thought it was going to Corpus, going to like down there, and so I wasn't even paying attention. And somebody messaged me and was like, "Hey, you see the weather report?" And then I looked and I was like, "Oh snap!" So then I had to like scramble around and go grab some last minute stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think I was lucky. The house, it never got warmer than 78 inside the house.
Okay.
So, it's warm, but it was tolerable. The only thing that kind of sucked was not having the refrigerator. But luckily I hadn't restocked my fridge, so I didn't lose a whole lot.
Yeah.
But I did have running water, and I was able to use the stove to cook. So, it could have been way worse.
Amen to that. Yep. Definitely would have been a lot worse. Mike was so kind and offers a place to stay if needed. Very good.
Yeah.
I even told Jeremy and Cheryl, you guys want to go out for a ride, come to Georgia. It's a 12-hour drive, 13-hour drive, but so we got spare room. You got plenty of room here to stay. So, the offer is being made. So
Did their
And,
place get flooded or anything? Down in Galveston?
Oh no, I know they don't have power. I don't know if they were flooded. I'm not sure.
I don't think they did, but since they're right next to water, next to the bay, which is across from Moody Gardens, I think it is.
Yeah.
They're a little height elevated, about a foot and a half or two from the water. So I think they did okay. Jeremy was filming during the hurricane, coming out that door in the back and filming and stuff like that. So I'm like, what are you doing? You gotta be careful with debris. You never know where it's coming from, and especially having all that wood and piers and all that stuff back there. Who knows how old they are, and they could get pulled up and things fly. That's how a lot of people die. And back in '92 with Andrew, there was families that died because they didn't put any wood on their windows, and the reek came through and smacked somebody, hit him, kill him right there on the spot. So that's why there was so many dead. And also people. I saw a channel, a couple living in somewhere north of Galveston. Right in the middle of the hurricane, they went and got a truck to go filming. And Mike from Mike and Rihanna sent me that video. It got me so pissed off when I saw that. I'm like, what kind of an idiot will go out in the middle of a hurricane to film it? I mean, what do you not thinking? Like, no, dude, I cannot watch this. Because I'm going to put a comment on, and I'm going to curse him out pretty good, and I don't want to do that. So I said, let me just walk away, because it was going to be nasty. So nope. And I told Mike, don't send me anything else like that. I don't need to see another idiot going through this. And just this is how people get killed. This is how you're making the rescuers go out when they don't have to sacrifice their own lives to save yours. Man, I'll let you freaking drown. Get me the heck out of here. Sheesh. And Scott said, "How we doing, gents? What you calling
we doing
gents?
Fine.
Yeah. Randy said he's a gentleman now, so he's doing fine.
Yeah,
So
I have
he's
no
doing
complaints. So.
Jennifer says that she saw a few doing it too. And
Yeah.
just nothing like trying to film in the middle of her. Yeah, you gotta be it's either your first time and you're too happy to go out there and thinking you're just gonna get wet and move around. No, so easy, man. And you could be gone like that. You have no idea how strength of that wind could pick up a 18-wheeler and bring it your way. And by the time you realize that thing's coming at you, there's no lights or nothing to see it, and you get smacked. And next thing you know, you're counting how many yards or ports you gotta go through and stuff like that. You're in the wrong place. You're in Elysium.
Yeah, I watched my neighbors behind me. They had one of those big wooden play sets for their kids, kind of sticks up over the fence. And I was watching it there for a while, it was like doing this number. And then when the real wind gust started, I mean, that thing just got launched. I don't know where it ended up. So,
As long as it didn't end up in your yard. So.
Well, it went the opposite direction from my house, because I was kind of interested, like, all right, well, I don't know what's going to happen with that thing. But luckily, the wind was pushing it in that direction, so hopefully it didn't hurt anybody.
And I got lucky with George's in Puerto Rico, because one of the rooms in the house that I was staying at, the roof blew off. And the next day, when we finally made it back to the house, I found pieces of roofs from other houses, different colors and stuff. I used them. I went ahead and got on top of that house and brought some nails and a hammer with me, and smacked him back in place, and I covered the whole roof again. So whose parts they were, I have no idea, but at least I was able to cover the spot in on the roof in the house. And then finally FEMA showed up. It took a while. It took a couple of weeks for FEMA to show up, and they gave me a tarp and $600 to cover for the damages that happened to the house and stuff like that. But that was about it. I mean, I took it. Back then, I helped out help me out, even though it was my family's house. I had nothing to do with it, but I was able to fix up and get it somehow back in shape. So now that was in '96. I left in '99. Does that house still there? I have no idea. I haven't gone to that side of the island to go visit, and I don't keep up with much of my family either. So at least from my mom's side.
Hey, lost.
Yes, yes.
She's yelling at the dog.
Okay. For a moment, I thought she was yelling at you.
No, it would have been louder.
Oh, okay. Or something flying by. Oh, like,
Yeah,
hey.
exactly. Talk about flying debris.
Yeah. Hey, Lucia and Glenn, how you doing? What's this now, Lou? What do you mean? What's this now? We do this 9 p.m. Fridays. It's called The Usual Suspects. It used to be the Go Live Together After Dark. That we had that for a while. Then I stopped for a couple of weeks, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna return back with the Usual Suspects like we used to before. We did this for about a year and a half, and we're back with that. So this is what we do. We come hang out and do this for a bit on Friday evenings, 10 p.m. And you're welcome to stop in if you want. All right. Just let me know, and I add you to the list. Jennifer says they did also during Harvey, as they have a few of those tarps just in case. They're very good. Yeah. You're everywhere. Yeah, something like that. I used to be everywhere before. Now I'm cut down a little bit. So every Friday night, Emily is right. Emily sometimes comes in the panel too. So girls are welcome. You're more than welcome to come in. Sometimes I don't like having a just sausage fest, It's nice to have a female point of view. So, and it's good to keep everybody in check. You're in addiction, can't get enough before you know you will be on Piano Night Lives with us. Well, I'm already a mod in your live on Sunday nights at 7. So, yeah, you could say that again. Oh, I hear the printing, and I'm like, hey, what's that noise? I thought the cats were doing something in the living room. I've been kind of quiet right now and chilling, so we'll see how quiet they get. I think once we go to bed, they're gonna be party all night, So yes. Emily says yes. Ladies are welcome too. That's right. Hope you can sing. Me? No, not a lick. I used to be part of theater in junior high school, even in college. I almost did theater, and then on the last minute, I decided to go with sports. And I paid the price in '88. I got into a major car accident where my legs got, and I had to quit baseball back then. But hey, I don't regret it. Had a great seasons, great sport. I was able to develop into a lot of stuff. And after that, I got into bowling, and bowling eventually the knees start catching up with the pain. And now, unfortunately, I'm a little bit overweight, but I'm done. I'm retired, and no sports right now. So there's not much I could do. But don't get me the wrong side. I'm glad that I'm doing what I'm doing here with YouTube. It's keeping me pretty busy. Muncie Channel is also here. Yo, London in the house. What's up, my man? How you doing, Jason? Greetings to Ashley and your gang. And I'm hoping to see. And the bloggers, they were in there too. They were part of the bloggers cruise. I remember seeing Ashley a few times. I don't remember seeing Jason. And we must have run by each other so many times, but I never clocked in. I didn't know who they were, Brady says, bowling, Eddie? Yeah. My highest is a 297, believe it or not.
Wow.
I used to go bowling with Alice a lot in Brooklyn. And then eventually, one evening, we were on a Thursday night, I think it was. One of the nights, or Monday night. And I went up to bowl, and I threw the ball, and there goes my hip. My left hip popped out of place. done. I could no longer grab the ball. I could no longer do anything else. That's started my going down on my arthritis thing and becoming a full-time handicap. So eventually, I end up getting approved for disability, and I said, "Well, time to get into to the retirement business." That's how we decided to purchase a house to come down once Alice was decided to retire in New York. But I was here doing the during the replacement of the roof, and I got into some pains and stuff, and I went to the hospital. I ended up being brought in because of I had liquids in my lungs. I got those taken care of. That night, things got pretty bad. I ended up in intensive care. I spent a whole week there. I ended up getting stents put in, and a few months after that, I ended up getting a pacemaker, which is keeping me alive. So, yeah, it's been a rough idea, but I'm still alive. I'm still waking up every day, and I thank the Lord. And for some reason, I'm still here. So we'll see. Scott says, "I'm lucky if I hit 71." Oh my Lord, that bad, Scott. I think I would dare play again with you, and I'm gonna grab the ball with both hands, live ball, and I'm gonna throw it myself like that. See what happens. I think we should do that on the Paradise. There's a bowling alley right there next door. So,
Oh, wow.
Mr. Brady had 300 games.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, nice. Nice. And all the leagues that I've been in, my highest was a 297, and that was it. I had my 11 on a row. Last, when you're doing a 300 at a bowling alley, everybody stops. They all get behind you so they could screen when you hit that last strike. I felt that all the people behind me go release the ball, let it go. Excellent, beautiful. It's going the right way. Ripping, standing up. Gonna be going. Oh, Mom. Boy, 298, I would have got a nice mention. 299, I got a ring. 300, yes. But a 297, never again. My highest after that was a 265.
Well,
Yeah.
did you have a hip replacement or anything?
Not yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. We've been talking about it, but the doctors keep talking about it to me. I said, let's do it. The thing is my weight. I'm too overweight.
Yeah.
Have it done. I gotta lose a lot to have it replaced, because otherwise it's like a waste of time. All my weight that I have and getting replaced. I know Emily got both of her hips replaced and a knee.
Oh, wow.
I gotta do all four, both hips, both knees, and I'm not looking forward to it. And I told the doctor I want all four done in one shot. He said, "Your heart will not to take the pressure." And I'm like, "So you want me to go through this 4 times?" Hips are, as I keep hearing, it's a very quick, easy surgery. Now the knees is a whole different story. I feel like if I get my hips replaced and I lose the weight and I keep losing the weight, then my knees will be a lot smoother transition. Then maybe I could live with them. I'm not really going to be doing much anyway. Once I get them ready, I just want to, like you, Randy, I want to walk more. I want to get away from this walker thing that I have, because it's my fear is I used to walker because my fear is to fall down and finally break one of those hips. Then I will definitely run to the hospital and get it taken care of. Then there. Right now, every X-ray I get, you could definitely see the bones are not the where the hip goes. There's no longer a bone there. It's just thank God that the muscle and everything is around the bone that is keeping me in place. But me sitting down and getting up is the problem. I have to. It hurts getting up, and then I have to place my foot down so my leg gets in kind of like a place. Once it does that, then the pain goes away. It's just it's a loose. It's the muscles grabbing the bone and trying to hold on to the leg in place. Monty says the Blue Extravaganza cruise was definitely a blast. I wish that cruise would have been 2 weeks instead of the one that was. It was definitely an excellent show. I mean, cruise. Carried a 200 average. Nice, Reddy. I kept going 180s, 190s, 170s. Alice kept like a 180 something average for a while.
I had like 190
Yeah,
one season.
yeah, 190s in
and then
one season,
170.
and I ended up with a 175 after that. So yeah, you're out live us all, Scotty. Yep, that's right. Yep. I'm around 180 average this month. See, I will love the ball again. Yeah, Emily, me too. Telling you, I used to live in the bowling alley Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You look for me, just go over. Back then, there were no cell phone or anything like that, or a beeper. But if you wanted to find me, just went to the bowling alley. I was there. So I lived in the place. And either that on the lanes or at the bar getting big time, So yeah, I still have my bowling bag and shoes and bowling gloves. Yeah, I have all that stuff. Even have my knee pads and all that, my knee braces and everything that I had to use. But I just don't do it. Should have been back to back to enjoy it all the way. Much going into yes, Nuts. I agree. Chris Nuts was there too. That's where we end up meeting him and Tracy finally in person. Howie Cruz was there. Half Luggage for Travel. We met them in New Orleans. Lalita Local. Tony was there. Don from Don's Vacation was there. JJ Cruz. I mean, about 100 creators were there. About 100 channels. So in our groups was 956 people from that group. The four EECC Travels, Sharon at Sea, Lalita Loca, and Cruising with Josh. It's the four that got it all together. And 956 people were just part of that group. So it was an amazing. It's not happening again apparently because it was too many logistics to get it together again. So yeah, so we'll see everything that happen again. But I'm telling you, it should have been a 2-week cruise. It would have been. Ali says my average was 190, then dropped to 175. Eddie asked me about Sam's Town on Vegas. We are on the Boost 2.0. Hopefully I remember. All right, so it makes me want to go bowling again for fun, although I have never reached the scores of all of you. You never know, Kimberly. It's just it is a simple game, but it's a mind game. It all depends on how you move your wrists and how you drop that ball, and it's such a psychology thing. I'm telling you, it's I feel very overpowered on the ball, and that's why I spend so much time there because I enjoy the way I used to grab the ball and bring it up and move it around, and when it released it right on the second arrow and bring it in, oh man, that I knew once he hit that pocket, just the sound and it just I used to turn around, walk away as I threw the ball, and I always go like, and you could hear pins going all over the place. Oh man, it was fantastic, So back then I was in great shape, all built up and stuff. Now, forget about it. too many bagels and pizza in his belly. So yeah, one of those deals. Bolero in Dania Beach was amazing. Great location for cruises too. I used to go down to Don Carter Lanes in Kendall. We used to sneak out of North Miami Beach, get in the car, and drive an hour and a half south to go to Kendall Lanes, and the place was 24 hours. So we were there drinking, eating, playing bowling games, 3 or 4 games, and then come home and be home like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning to sleep and maybe go to work something later. Back then, I used to be up the whole weekend doing a bunch of stuff. So crazy, back in the day. Hey, Mike and Rihanna are also here. Mike and Rihanna. Each Sunday they're celebrating their anniversary, 11 year anniversary, and it's Rihanna's birthday. So you get a chance, 2 o'clock, I believe. Sunday they're gonna be live, and just stop by and say hello. We have done a ton of cruise, like flying indirect, so to counties and destinations, and other inclusive resorts, no time restrictions. Okay, I don't really do too much of that. I'd rather just be on a cruise and go to the different ports and come back home and move on and keep going with your life. Long time no see, Mike and Rihanna. That's by the 1 or 2 Kmart still open. Wow.
Kmart.
I didn't realize there was still Kmart. I heard about the Kendall in New Jersey, one of the townships in New Jersey, but that's been about it. I didn't know there were still Kmart popping around. It's a great way to do a cruise nut. Yeah. I'm telling you, I just stay away from resorts and stuff like that, because you're in one place for a whole week. Nah, I don't want to do that. So I just got from Kimberly. Let's see that I caught up with the Control Cruises here. So okay, good. Nothing from Jeremy and Cheryl yet, so they went home. That's fine. They're over at Family House, so maybe they have visitors or family there. So yeah, to be a little bit more quiet. They're in somebody else's house, so they have to show some respect. Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So what do you got the Italy trip? You say you're doing a transatlantic?
Yeah, we're going in October, the end of October. So that's why I can't do your booze cruise. See, I'll be over there.
Yeah. Are you just flying into Italy, get in the ship, and come straight back to the States for now?
No, we're going over for like 4 or 5 days ahead, and then get on the ship. And,
Okay.
What ship?
it's the Legend, Carnival Legend.
Wow.
Okay.
What do you think those Carnival older ships will be doing so much back and forth?
Yeah, actually, back before the. Oh no, I guess it was. I don't know. Anyway, we did Hawaii on the Legend from Vancouver. Went over, hit the islands, and then it came back to San Pedro. It didn't go to Long Beach. We got off. But yeah, that was the Legend, and we actually like the ship. We've also been on the Spirit. We like that ship too. So.
And then you're going on the Miracle next year or something?
Yeah, we're doing the Miracle around Iceland, so out of Dover, England, and that's like 12 days. So
Cool.
I like that ship. I mean, it's it's got all the quirky stuff, but but the elevator, those were the fastest elevators I've seen on any cruise ship.
Wow.
It was
that'd be different.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that since it was an older ship, but and there was like never a line. It was great.
Yeah, it should be fun. Have you been there to Iceland at all?
No, I haven't. I haven't really done a whole lot in Europe. I've been to England, Germany, Italy.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Spain, but I was only in there for like just a brief. I stayed on base. I didn't ever leave the base. So
yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. It was like when you were in the military, if you were going to these places. So.
Yeah. That's one thing that I did like about it. I mean, we were always. That's one thing. You were going to see the world. That's for sure. I could have afforded to go to the a fraction of some of those places. And the small
you got some
was better. The better ships that you want to be on were the small ones because you hit more ports. So
right.
Lucky. When I was on the East Coast, I was on like a little frigate, and they didn't have the fancy Tomahawk missiles.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like useless to the battle group pretty much. So when we would go over to do a med cruise, we would be hosting dignitaries and stuff. So we got to hit like all 3 or 4 different ports in Italy, and We got to go to Israel and Turkey and Cyprus, Greece. So
Mm,
it's pretty. I mean, I can't complain about that. Some of the other stuff about the military, kind of wears on you. But
yeah.
the little rules and all the little games,
How long were you in for?
20, right at 20.
Yeah. Wow.
Right, Kathy. Thank you for coming
Hey,
in.
Kimberly.
Cool. Yes, seeing the world, Mike. Bucket list for sure. Yes, definitely. And she says that's going to be amazing. Randy, bucket list cruise for me. Yep,
Yeah.
that's what I'm hoping
Hopefully
someday
it could be good.
yeah.
Because we had to cancel it last year because my neck had to have an emergency
Oh,
neck
yeah.
surgery.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
Another reason you want to buy travel insurance too, because it was
Yeah.
close to the sale date, and the travel insurance covered the difference. So as long as we had the doctor verify it with the surgeon.
Yeah, I've had to use the travel insurance a couple times, and both times they gave me back whatever I paid for the cruise. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on.
that Prima one, they gave me the whole thing back and pretty quick. Hey, Rob.
What's up, Rob? How you
What's
doing?
up? What's up? What's up?
I saw you earlier, and then you disappeared.
Yeah, I was driving.
So you did the right thing then. Very good.
Mhm.
Very
I
good.
think the last time I saw him, he was driving somewhere from like the fair or something up there in Canada.
Yeah. Something like that.
He's trying to sneak into the States.
Yes,
Yeah, he
because
got caught.
America's
Yeah,
better. I
come
like
back.
the money. But I'm sorry. I like my health care, so I'll stay up here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I keep hearing, that they got great, excellent healthcare out there in Canada. So, sure, hey, it's better. Why not? That's one thing. If you get older, one thing we're gonna need. So, definitely do that. So far, we haven't had to use the travel insurance. We only been on 2 cruises.
Yeah,
Just,
well, hopefully
just
you'll never,
take care of your knock on
hopefully
wood,
you'll never have to use it. But
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, knock on wood.
I've had people tell me, "Well, I'm young, and blah blah blah." Well, that's nice, but you get distracted, you trip and fall and crack a kneecap or something, and
That's true.
Yeah.
doesn't matter how young you are.
Because it's
Yep.
because what's in the cave over there. I don't know where she went. I think she probably went to the kitchen probably or something. That's how it used to be. I did a lot of remodels with Toys R Us. In a lot of the places, I used to get beat up and hit, and sometimes we were putting a wall up, and somebody would let one of those metal posts go, a 12-foot long metal post, and without saying anything, it will smack 3 or 4 of us. Moving wood down or something, somebody would slip a 2x4, not saying anything, and we're down in the bottom and getting smacked, and I got hit so many freaking times, and now eventually it started catching up with me, and then eventually caught up. I used to jump from aisle to aisle. I used to come from my 2nd floor down in Puerto Rico because I didn't feel like going through the stairs, and
Yeah.
in the price. So yeah, I'm telling you, if you don't listen, and then finally catch up with you, getting old is not easy. So yeah, travel insurance is it's a plus.
It's a must.
For everything.
Yeah, I get it all the time. I mean, I'll admit before the big pandemic, I wouldn't get it that much,
Yeah.
But since then, I get it every time, because after seeing that whole mess, I mean, you never know what's going to happen.
And it seems like if you look on Facebook, people are constantly like, "Well, they get done with their cruise, and it's like, okay, who caught COVID or who brought COVID home with them and that stuff." And I mean, the last cruise we were on last year, we did a back-to-back, and my wife and I both caught COVID on the ship, and But as you know, you don't admit that stuff.
Well, like that one lady down in Belize, she had to get, medevac.
Right.
And Well, first, she had to get into the hospital there, and I guess they wouldn't take her insurance, so she had to pay cash
Mhm.
up front, and then she had to pay cash for the medevac, and she didn't. I don't think she had the insurance. I don't know. I don't know what the story was on it, but I just remember her daughter or whatever had to do like a GoFundMe
Oh yeah, I remember that.
to
Yeah,
get her. It was like
Yeah.
40 grand to get her
Yeah.
medevac from there back to Oklahoma.
Telling you.
Well,
It's,
back
what-
I don't know, about 12 years ago, my brother, we were on an Alaskan cruise. My brother had a heart attack on the ship. So they took him off in Juneau. They flew him to Anchorage. We had the insurance. It would have cost $30,000 for that medevac.
Wow.
So that sold me on always wanting to have insurance after that. So
Yeah.
yes. It's an extra expense. Movie that you said to yourself, I could be using this for something else, but trust
Yeah.
me.
I mean, in the long run, you're basically talking about pennies, you know.
Yes.
It's,
A gift. It's a gift. In other words, if you
Yeah.
have to use it.
yeah, because I wouldn't want to come home and have to put a second mortgage on my house for a medevac flight, you know. So.
Yeah.
True.
Yep. One of those deals. Muncie says travel insurance is as necessary as homeowners or auto insurance.
Yeah.
And
Car insurance.
Guys, do the math. No one ever wants to have or buy travel insurance, but if something happens, you would wish you had it when the bill comes in. Yes, you got that right. Yep. So I'd rather put up the 100 and the 120 bucks that are, or whatever that is now, because if something do happen, and when you don't get it, it's when things happen. So just stick to it, no matter what.
My
Make
luck.
a little extra, giveaway that you're doing. It'll save a lot of headaches later. On anything.
You know, and they cover lost luggage. Look at that lady that had her bag dropped in the water there.
I don't know.
They were
what
embarking.
man. There's something funny there. Something,
Yeah.
Something fun about that story.
That old
Yeah.
couple they loaded the luggage on the wrong ship, and they were thinking, because I don't know, the guest services was kind of vague on it. It was like, well, you call this number and work it out with them, and they came up with their own figure. They were figuring 2,000, and when they called the number, they're like, well, look, we only cover up to 250 per bag per person.
Yes,
Mhm.
minimum fee, yes.
And that's only if you don't have the insurance. So, but they had the insurance, and so they got reimbursed. But crazy.
Yeah.
How could that be missed? I know they're in a rush and all that, but these guys know what to look for when you give them the luggage. They do look at your bag
Yeah.
as you're giving them up, and
Well, they must have put them in the wrong, because I was watching them this last time in Long Beach, and they kind of stack them in those big cars,
Yeah, big bin things.
right? And
Wow.
that's the only thing. It must have been close together, and I don't know, they just weren't looking or something.
If you watch
And-
too,
and-
they're running that forklift. They're not wasting any time loading.
No,
oh hell no.
they're moving. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you better get the hell out of the way.
Yeah.
You step in the way, you're gonna get run over and move on. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing they do. You see as you're boarding the ship, you see all that moving down there. It's like, don't mess with that.
It's
The last
stay on
place I
my
want
way.
to be.
They got a few hours to get that shit done, and they need to hurry. So yes. How are you, CNS? How you doing? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Also, thank you for coming in and saying, hey, everyone. Very much appreciated. I'm doing good. Hope you are too, Emily. Emily is never doing good. Emily's always up to something. After our last cruise, we were going to have to check luggage next time. See, I didn't really lost my luggage once. I flew from Puerto Rico to Atlanta back in the 90s. And one thing I learned is that when you go to the airport and you drop off your luggage at the front area, this thing is put in any flight that is going to that destination. Do those fall in the right plane? You never know. But there's nothing you can do about it. It's their right to do so. So if they have room on an earlier flight, they will put it there. They will put you, or they will put your luggage in it. And then usually when you get to the destination, if it's not where you're supposed to get it, you just need to go to their offices, whatever. They have a section where they have a whole bunch of luggage waiting. That's how I found out. I got scared when I landed in Atlanta, and I'm like, what the hell? How come my luggage is not coming out? And then they told me go to the Delta office and look. They'll tell you what to do from there. And I went over there, and they pointing at me where the luggage was, and right there, as soon as I got to the place, I saw how like, oh my god, one of my hardly ever first times flying by myself and getting lost. And good thing that I found the luggage. But it's one thing they do. That's no wonder even in Denver and all these places, they have warehouse where a lot of this lost luggage, see, quote unquote, because I know some of it do get lost, some of it does not get lost, some of it get pushed to be lost. But who knows? That's why never put anything valuable in your luggage, like some TikTok moron that did. Put in medicine and everything in the luggage. Hello. That's why I say something is not right. There's more to the story,
Wasn't that place in Georgia where you can buy the old
yes, there's
luggage,
a place near the airport, yeah.
Yeah, is that close to you? Or?
A luggage, you go and get them and walk out of there. No.
Well, there was one lady, she flew to where I think she was flying into LAX, and she got there, her luggage wasn't there. She talked to somebody, and they're like, "All right, well, I think we found it. We'll deliver it to your house." So she goes home. They bring a bag, but it's not hers. So then she pulls out her phone, and because I guess she had one of those little AirTag deals in it, and she starts tracking it. And she can see that it's like somewhere in downtown LA going down one of the streets. So she jumped in her car and she drove to go get it. And I guess some homeless guy had it. And of course, by the time she got there, the bag was there, but like all her stuff, all her valuables. I mean, homeless person probably rummaged through that real quick,
Yeah.
So that was kind of interesting.
That's messed up,
Really?
Hey,
Oops.
you better know what you're gonna be investigating and who's at fault and all that. And sometimes it's just better just to give up and walk away. And if it was just clothing, the hell with it. No big deal.
I did learn that this last cruise, I sailed out of Long Beach, so I flew out of LAX. And I was flying Delta, and we got in, and so I went straight to the airport, but my flight wasn't until the evening, and they wouldn't let me check in. I had luggage, obviously, coming off an Alaska cruise. I would have had luggage, but I couldn't. They won't let you check in more than 6 hours before the flight. So I was like, man, So I had to jump in another Uber, go find some hotel somewhere and hang out, and then come back later. But I mean, it makes sense, but I guess I just wasn't thinking about it. I've never had to check in early like that before. But you know how it is when you get off a cruise. You ain't got nowhere to stay when you get off a cruise, so you're just trying to like find some place to stash yourself,
If they will have taken your luggage, so would it put it in another plane and send it?
Yeah.
So when you go to like Long Beach, can you fly there directly from Houston? Or?
Right. Yeah, I'll fly from Bush to usually LAX. Somebody was telling me to go to Burbank or some other airport, but
yeah, that's kind of far away though.
Or there's some other airport that somebody was trying to tell me, but I don't know.
Was it John Wayne Airport? Maybe.
Yeah. One of the Uber drivers was trying to tell me, "Hey, go there. It might be cheaper. It might be closer." But
yeah, because we fly into LAX because there's no direct flights from Tucson to Long Beach. However, if we lived in Phoenix, there's a direct flight, but
Right.
it's just not worth it to drive up there and then fly it and all that stuff. So,
And then the Uber system is a little crazy there because you come out of baggage claim and you got to walk like way out, and then you got to go across the street, and then there's like a designated lot, and it's like a big maze.
mhm.
Uber and taxi and all of that. So I mean, once you've done it a couple times, it makes sense. But the first time it was like, man, where is this place?
Yeah.
But I like Long Beach. Long Beach is pretty neat little port. I've
Yeah.
done that one, and then I've also sailed out of San Pedro, across the bay over there.
Right. But you still go into Long Beach, though, right? Or LAX, one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Long Beach too. It seems like there's a lot to do there. Last time we were there, we went to that aquarium, and that was
Yeah.
really pretty neat.
Well, San Pedro's the same way. They got like a little, they got the Maritime Museum,
Right.
and there's all kinds of little bars and restaurants and stuff within easy walking. But whatever you do not stay at this Motel 6 studio. They
No.
got me on that one, and man, that was the worst. I know I slept, but with like one eye open.
Yeah.
It was, and the cops were like posted up in the parking lot there because there was a lot of homeless people camping out, and
Mhm.
it's like, man,
I went through that in Lantana, in Florida. We were doing a brand new West Marine in Lantana,
yeah,
and they put us at a Motel 6. We never been in a Motel 6 before. We get there, there's already 2 cop cars outside. You're sitting there. I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't feel right. We get into our hotels and all that. They gave us those little square towels. That's all they have
yeah.
for you to dry after your shower. No, we're not staying here. No, we're not staying. So at the last minute, the guys in charge of the group had to run around, call hotels in the area and get us out of there. There's no way in hell that we were going to stay there.
Well, not to get too explicit, but they had the thinnest possible toilet paper I've ever. I mean, if you sneezed on it, it would like. Well, I had to go on a hike mission to the Family Dollar just to go buy some toilet paper, and it was crazy. But if you do go there, go to the Crown Point Hotel. That's the one. That's the one you want in San Pedro, Frank. That's one I wished I tried to go over there. And they were like, "Nah, we're already booked up." It's crazy.
Mm-mm. No way, Jose. I'm telling you. Never again. And I'm glad I'm done. I don't have to be doing that crazy stuff anymore. I've been to places I don't want to care about. I don't want to go back.
Well, even the hotel that I stayed at in New Orleans wasn't the greatest.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it. It was the same one that Jeremy and Cheryl stayed at too.
Oh, in Greta, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
It-
Me
it-
and Alice, we were looking at locations where to stay. I didn't want to stay back in downtown again like we did in the bloggers. $329 for a night or something like that? No.
Wow.
So I end up going to Slidell. I stayed there before when we did some remodels in New Orleans with Toys R Us. So, but I was checking out Greta too, and I saw the things on the hotels. What do you do? The things after.
Yeah, the Holiday Inn, I think it was. It wasn't Holiday Inn.
No. When you talk about the place,
The reviews.
the reviews. I read those reviews. I say, Even if it's for free, I'm not staying there. So yeah, and I'm a Latino, and no, no way, no way in the hell that I'm gonna stay there. How did these two stay there? I have no idea. Well, they were re-renting it big time. So
So have you ever
No.
stayed at a hotel and you put a chair up against the door before you went to bed?
I probably should have done it at that one at.
Well, that's what it reminded me of, because I did stay at a place. It was actually, this was like, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago or so. I was going up. My mother was still alive up in New York, so I flew to Gettysburg because I wanted to go do a tour of the battlefield, and then I had rented a car and I was going to drive on up to New York. So I was looking for a place, and it was Howard Johnson's, and it was like, geez, when I was a kid, I always wanted to stay at Howard Johnson's, couldn't afford it, blah blah blah. I said, I'm going to stay at Howard Johnson's. I get there, it's probably like your hotel. The homeless are wandering around, and it's like, I don't know, motorcycle gang thing and all this stuff. And I took everything, all my luggage out of the car, anything I had, I brought into the room. And then when I got ready, I pushed the chair up against the door and went to bed. Next day, I checked out because I was going to stay there a couple nights. And I said, I'm leaving. And I went to a different hotel. And, but that's probably the last time I really stayed in a dump hotel.
If the Roadway Inn in Galveston, if you see that pop up on Priceline, avoid that like the play. I didn't even. I booked. It was like a last minute thing, and I whipped in, and it was bad. Like as soon as I pulled into the parking lot, I could tell, because they started looking at me like, "All right, who's this guy?" And so then I had to I just grabbed my bag, and I just moved like I was on a mission. And the room,
you had that military look too.
You had dilly-dallied out. If you made eye contact or something out there, you better be willing, ready to do something. And so I went in and shut the door, and the funk that was in there was just, I couldn't do it. I went right down to back to the office, and I was like, no thanks, I can't. Luckily, I found one at the Holiday Inn way down on the other end. So it's crazy. You just never know,
Yeah. And I mean, you would think Roadway Inn, that'd be okay.
Well, back in the day, those used to be like the Red Roof, Roadway, Johnson's. A lot of those places used to be decent. Now, I don't take it. I don't mess with any of it. If it's not like Holiday Inn or Crown Point, or not to be like a hotel snob, but
I'm like the same way. I mean,
I'm just tired of getting roped in.
I hate to spend a couple $100 for one night, and literally it's not even a night. You're counting hours, really, because get in at 4, you got to be out by 11 or 12, and so.
Got that right. Yep, and it kind of sucks too. So I sometimes pick a cheap days in hotel because all we doing is stop in, sleep, and get out. So I know a few already that on my routes that I've been there before. So I don't have a problem bringing Alice with me. Otherwise, we look for a Quality Inn or La Quinta, but Motel 6 and all those Super 8. No.
Yeah. Well, La Quinta is another one.
Into a Quality Inn and they look weird outside. Let's go.
Yeah, La Quinta went through a period where they were dumps, and then they finally decided, well, let's start fixing them all up, making them decent. So
yes, they got much better now. So
yeah,
easier, and their breakfast. Some of them got better. So I love when they say continental breakfast. It's like, don't even waste your time.
They got that waffle maker thing now. That's like everybody wants to do the waffle maker, and it's like, nah, I'm not messing with that.
Yeah, days in, I just go get coffee if they have it. If they don't have coffee made, go. There should be a Dunkin' Donuts nearby, and I just get my coffee there and keep going. I won't even stop at Starbucks. No, DD is fine with me. At least that will hold me up until we stop someplace where we could get out and have a nice breakfast or something. You know, I'm okay with a cup of coffee in the morning. As soon as I get out, give me some coffee and I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
In a couple of hours, go 3 or 4 hours later, then I gotta put something solid in the belly. He says he's been to the White Plains Kmart a few times in the mall there. White Plains. I worked in White Plains. I did a Petco there. Weird area where at nighttime we were doing the remodel and we couldn't make any noise at night outside, like doing stuff in the dumps and stuff. We couldn't do any of that because the neighborhood had a law that required to be quiet. I'm like, how the hell are we gonna do this job? It was just too much. Me and a girl was helping me doing the thing. We end up getting a couple of those companies that say you somebody for the day and have them throw everything in there during the day. You know, me and the girl, we just put everything aside at night, and then those guys that came in just throw everything and clean up the place and make sure it was all organized. But just, you know, I'm telling you, I've been to areas where I never want to go back again. And I've been to places now that I'm like, this place looks different. The White Plains Kmart had the best Little Caesars I ever had.
Oh yeah, they used to have the Little Caesars in Kmart. I forgot about that.
I like their grill, the place with the made sandwiches and stuff. That used to be neat to me when I used to go to Kmart younger when I lived in Miami.
Yeah.
Also, I remember Woolworth with their cafeterias and all that. We have one in North Miami Beach before the mall got tore down, and then they built a brand new one on it. K Cafe. I remember that.
They used to have those nice little ham sandwiches in Kmart. And then as time went on, the ham got less and less, and there was more lettuce. And, you know,
Like, wait a minute, there ain't no ham in here. What's going on?
yeah, exactly. Hamless
Somebody's got it for you. You got the leftover special. Just call it BLT.
So, are there any Kmart stores left in the U.S. or?
Muncie. So what's left when it comes to Kmart that you know of? Because I have no idea. I don't really keep over within the store. I know we had a Kmart in 10th Avenue, between 10th and 8th Avenue, and 163 in North Miami Beach. Big place. And then I think that became I know there was a Publix next door, and I think Publix took over that building, expanding and making it a bigger. Yes.
Yeah, we had those super Kmarts, you know, and those are pretty nice.
Yeah, there was one in San Diego right before I got out of the Navy that we used to go there, but I think it was kind of going on the downhill slide by that time. But
that's so sad, you know. These companies, I'm telling you, the new management or whoever took over, and it was just. Oh, Trapola. He says there's 2 left: Bridgehampton, New York, and Kendall, Florida.
Wow.
Holy mama!
Any outside the U.S. still in business?
I think in one of the islands that we
That's what I was thinking.
there a lot. One of the ports. There is a Kmart where it's still open. I think it's at San Martin or San Lucia, one of the two. They still have it. But I don't think it's a company run, you know. I think it's they bring their own stuff in there.
Target's still hanging around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Target will be around for a while. I haven't been into one in a while. Alex likes to go to Kohl's, and I order some of my stuff. So, but I haven't been to Target. The location, the store that I used to work at in Brooklyn. The Toys R Us, it became a Target now. A Target. That's the way it took over. They fixed up the building pretty nice. Our second floor was our storeroom where we have all the crap for the store. And if you go there, that second floor is open to business. How much of a storeroom they have, I have no idea. It has to be pretty small.
Because, but Toys R Us is totally gone, right?
It is done, but the people that and those scamming everybody and kept 400 million at the end. They opened a store in New Jersey at the America's Mall, and also they have a deal with Macy's, where Macy's has a small section in their stores with an area called Toys R Us. Also, apparently there's plans to open a second store, another one in Miami, and I think Schwartz. They still have ownership on that, but it haven't been too much of a spread yet. But I'm not going back. So, and I haven't gone back to any of those stores. Even if there's a Macy's here in Atlanta, I have no idea where it could be. Maybe in Galleria Mall up in Atlanta. I'm not gonna drive all the way up there just to see it. I did my time. I did my 27 years, and I'm done.
Well, I remember when they had that one in Times Square.
Oh my Lord, that was a huge place.
Yeah.
3 or 4 levels down. You got all the offices, the warehouses. Some of the warehouse down there. A lot of the stuff that store was always packed.
Mm.
Oh no! What a nightmare! I went there as to visit, and I will not work in that store. That's too crazy, too crazy. And I'm telling you, in New York, you are pushed around. People are, you gotta work. I mean, there's no coming back and slowing down on nothing. When I left there, went to Virginia. Their pace was much slower. My first day there, I almost got in a fight because the people were so slow. Then when I went to work in Puerto Rico, even worse. Talk about being slow down there. Oh my God. No. So I told the manager, you better get this thing in shape or we're gonna have a problem. And trucks need to be done quick. Mexican needs to go out. All this and that. Oh, but has to work. No. You gotta set the tempo from the beginning. As soon as we start getting new people, I was like, come on, move. You don't have to sit around and chit chat. People hated me there, big time. Even though I'm a Puerto Rican myself, but I was living in Miami already by then, and I learned to push and move on. Let's go. This needs to be done. Customers first. No, not you. Customers first. So
No time to dilly dally.
Guy. Was that Robert?
No time to dilly dally.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No time for that Bud Light stuff. Drink it and move on. Drink a coffee. Vámonos.
Yeah, I got caught in the back of one of those UPS 18-wheeler, trailers, because I worked at this uniform distribution center, and we had to make sure those trucks got closed out by a certain time, and then the drivers, they just come hook up to the trailer and go, so all we were in there, or I was in there trying to get the boxes all stacked up, and I felt that, because like we'll back into it to connect up. You feel that, and I was like, all right, well, he's still got to check and close the doors and all that. Next thing I know, man, we just started pulling off from the dock. I'm yelling, and everybody's like running after the truck, and it's like, man, luckily they stopped him. They stopped him up at the end of the road, and I was like, dude. He's like, oh, my bad. It's like, I mean, I get that, but hey, you still got to close the back of this truck, man.
Yeah. You can't be flipping around with them things going all over the place, on the road and having one of those things drop off or something and kill somebody.
Yeah.
Or the camera commercial, you can ship your pants.
I think that sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does sound familiar, but I can't recall how it went. And then Christmas commercial, it aired for 7 days before they took off. They took it off. A lot of crazy.
Controversial.
That's right.
You can ship your pants, Scotty. Oh my God. So what did you say here? You can ship your drawers. I just shipped my bed. Oh, okay. I get the feeling.
I remember that.
Yeah. Madonna rode the Ferris wheel at Times Square in Toys R Us. I never got on that thing. I saw many people ride it, but no. Oh yeah, I do remember the blue light specials.
Mhm.
A little on the corner box with the blue light, and you see people running to it, especially when they were selling jewelry. Oh man, the people were running to it. Scotty had a Goldspan in Phoenix, but my first cassette tape at Kmart. I
We had,
was in New
we had
York.
Goldwaters. I don't
Yeah,
remember Goldman's.
I used to go to Metro Center Mall in Phoenix. Wow, these guys are talking about a long time ago. Astro Square Kmart. I just call you Munchie. Oh Lord.
That's another thing that's dying out is the malls.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yep. I see that American Mall that opened in New Jersey not too long ago. It's already half of it already closed down because stores are everything is shipping now. Amazon is killing everybody, and then Walmart on the side too, being all over the place. I even have a delivery now from Kroger. I don't even have to go to the supermarket. I
Yeah.
could place an order, go pick it up outside. They bring it to me, or have it delivered. So, what's
Well,
gonna be
they
the
started that like during the pandemic because we used to do that.
Yeah,
Order,
Instacart started with all
pick
that,
food
and
up.
then
Well,
people start like companies start picking up on that. Say, wait a minute,
they haven't brought back the 24-hour Walmart. I've noticed because remember you used to be able to go
that's
24
anytime.
hours a day to Walmart. A lot of these places used to be that way, but that hasn't. I've noticed that hasn't come back.
Yeah. With it too on our travels, we used to go late at night and pick up whatever we left behind, like a big pan or something, packs of beer back then, because we used to go load it up for the week, and buy all so that we needed and stuff for the week, and then I remember I think we stopped in South Carolina, and then on a Saturday night, and they told us if you're gonna buy beer, go now at 10 because they're closing at midnight, and also there's no it's dry.
Right.
This county is dry tomorrow, and I'm like,
Yeah.
dry? What are you talking about? They close the river down or something. There's no water. What? Tony, no alcohol. I'm like, oh, so that's what it means. I have no
Yeah.
idea what dry county was.
Yeah, when I was growing up in New York, the county I lived in, on Sundays you couldn't buy beer till afternoon, after 12 o'clock. And I worked at a grocery store and I was in high school, and before we closed, we had to take like this plastic and cover all the beer so people couldn't grab it, And,
Yeah.
I don't know if they saw that those stupid blue laws or not there. 'Cause it was-
Here that's it's well for a long time here you couldn't buy any alcohol on Sundays,
Mhm.
but now you can buy beer on Sunday, but it's got to be after 12 o'clock,
Yeah. So
and then like they'll lock the coolers. Like if you go into Circle K or 7-Eleven or whatever, they'll lock the
mhm.
Wow, I don't know about here. I don't buy alcohol anymore. So every time I go to the Walmart here or Kroger, the aisle is already open. So I haven't heard anything about Sundays being like that here. But I mean, I don't drink it. I don't buy it. I don't get it from anybody either. So
You used to not be able to buy toys on Sundays, and you couldn't I don't know if it's still this way or not, but you couldn't go to like a car dealership on Sundays. It was real strict.
I saw that in Virginia. We went looking for a car on a Sunday. We pulled up in the dealership. We get out of the car. And we're like,
Yeah,
Where is
Virginia's
he from?
got some good stuff like that because
Yeah.
I was stationed out there for a while, and
yeah, near down there near Hopewell, Colony Heights. We went to 2 dealerships down there. Walked around. It's like, what the hell was the people here? Yeah, well,
Same
and
up
then
here.
you drove all the way into the parking lot and everything. It's like, wide open, but no salesperson, no mechanics, no other people buying or nothing. We're like looking at each other like, I think we need to get out of here before we get shot or something. That's how we learned that. No, not on Sundays. But now you go back and a lot of places is different. It's just it's just weird that we found out like. And then the Dunkin' Donuts 8 o'clock at night close in
Hmm.
Chester when we live in Virginia. It's like, what are you talking about? What are you doing closing? It's supposed to be open 24 hours. Not in that town. 8 o'clock at night, sometimes by 6 p.m. You stopped in, they already were out of donuts. So like, really? What is wrong with you people? Well, then eventually we got used to the area. We learned to where to go at what times and stuff like that. We liked the little house there, but then work became a priority, and that's when we end up moving back to New York to because her Alice's job was moving. They were moving the offices from Virginia back to Arkansas, and I told her, "There's no way in hell that I'm going to Arkansas. So I'd rather go back to New York." So we started talking about it, and I ended up moving back to New York. She went back to her old job. They started calling her from there, and I was able to transfer from one place to the next in Brooklyn. So easy peasy. We went up there and spent another 10 years up there. And now we're down here in Georgia, and I love it here. Stress free and all that. I mean, I'm telling you, it's
Yeah.
so such a change.
Yeah, Virginia had the government-run liquor stores,
Yes, at the ABC stores.
ABC stores. Yeah,
That's one thing. I'm telling you, back then I was already. I stopped drinking in '99, so I'm glad because otherwise, months I spent a lot of time castles and coasters.
Oh yeah,
It's like
like a little amusement park thing.
yeah, okay. Try going to college in Massachusetts. You gotta go to package stores. How dumb. Okay. South Shore, Plaza Mall in Braintree, Massachusetts. Hi, Mona. How you doing? Hola, hola,
Mona.
hola. Welcome in, my dear. I need to check out Mass. No, you don't. Leave it alone. You have to visit Sly Rock near Sedona, Scotty. Scotty's been drinking a lot lately, so no, don't talk to him about drinking. What he does, been to Sedona, not Sly Rock. Oh, I'm thinking of Senoia here, in Sedona in Arizona. Senoia, where they film The Walking Dead here in the state. It's about an hour south from here. One of the main actors has a restaurant in the town, and we went there about 3 years ago, to check the place out. They are going to be filming. Wait, I can't think of the name. A new series. It's not a new series. It's been around for a couple of years now. But they are filming again. Can't think of the name. It'll come back to me eventually. Stranger Things. Yes. Thank you. They're gonna be filming that. I think next month they're gonna start again here in the area. People that live here, they're always complaining about the traffic. So they don't want studios or anything. Yes.
What?
Somebody turned in our driveway.
Oh.
They complain about the traffic and all that. They were gonna build a brand new studios down at the end of Chat Hills on State Road 70, and the people here complain so much that they end up moving to another county, and they're taking all that money with them. They don't realize that values and all that go up big time, but they're trying to keep this town very quiet and very country. So oh well, I just live here, so I'm glad. As long as it doesn't bother me, that's fine.
Doesn't Tyler Perry have his studio there somewhere?
He does, but not in this area. And there's the one.
Closer to Atlanta.
Yeah, his are closer to Atlanta. Here in Union City, which is we're here, then it's Fairburn, then Union City. Union City have Metro Studios, Atlanta Metro Studios, where they film most of the Avengers movies when they come here. And then over in Fayetteville, there's the Tylef Studios, where they filmed part of the Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It was filmed there, part of it. Towards the end, where the Robo Girl is fighting and working inside the cabin and all that. That was filmed there like 6 months before the film came out. So I got a lot of studio things around here. You know, it's always, but it doesn't seem to be that busy. You know, it's not like that much traffic going in and stuff. You know, they just do that thing and out of there. So I don't know why people are complaining about traffic, because it's a country road. That's all it is. You know, they're gonna use the bigger road, 70, which takes you around straight to the airport, or you go south and end up at another airport down in Noonan. But whatever, you know. So no big deal. Awesome, Scotty. I might have to take you up on that. It's been 20 years since I've been there, so he must be talking about down in Arizona. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
talking about Phoenix.
Yeah. Muncie.
If
that'd be
it's been
hard.
20 years, he won't recognize the place. So, you know.
Oh yeah. And then I think that the last time I was in Arizona was back in 03, 04, one of the two. I did. I remodeled the Pep Boys in Phoenix, Peoria, and some other city, and never again. I after that I never went back, because that heat down there and the having a dust storm. I learned about how to run into one of those containers and watch out for that stuff when it hits
Oh,
you. You know that hitting you is like, oh, it's like a bunch of needles and stuff. No, not again. No. Mana, have a good night. Thank you.
Night.
Oh,
Good night, Bona.
He says,
Right,
monsoon season, yes. Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to wrap it up here too. So
Ain't no problem. I got another few minutes, and we'll be. Don't worry. I was gonna be here an hour, and it's about to be two hours. So
well, it's the stimulating conversation that we all have.
yeah.
You mean you don't want to do
we're
6 hour
doing our
live?
remembrance of the old days.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Yeah. What's up, Rob?
Me, you don't want to go for 6 hours?
I would, but I'm tired today, man. I've been up since 4:30 this morning. I've been in a bunch of lives. I did the Right Parade. I still gotta do the list for the weekend on Facebook. So yeah, I'm gonna be at least busy for another 2 hours before I finally go to bed. So
That's right. It's almost 11 where you're at. So.
oh yeah, 10:52. Yep.
It's only 8 o'clock here. It's the shank of the evening, you know.
Yeah, but
almost 10.
I love the East Coast, man. I love the East Coast. You will never find me anyplace else but on the East Coast. You know, living was with a property. Other than that, even if it was something given to me on the West Coast, you know, I'll sell it, rent it, or something. But no, I will not be living there. Yeah, if it happened, it's because I hit the lotto and I have to go to that state. All right, if it happens, that will be my own indication that something great happened. So until
West Coast is good for football, though,
no,
because you get to catch all the East Coast games early in the morning. And
Well, 10 o'clock.
No.
yeah, that's one of the things I liked when I was stationed out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And then the time changes. They go to 11 o'clock, but, you know.
just I mean, the traffic is just non-sale. No, traffic is. You spend so much time out on the road before you get someplace, and it's not worth it. You have to leave so much earlier, and I like Spanish food. I don't like mostly Mexican stuff. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of tacos, a lot of mostly Mexican. No. And everything spicy and hot.
How about Tex-Mex? You like that?
I could deal with it, but not as much. I deal with that in Brooklyn. Brooklyn had a few places in our neighborhood that had it, but no. I like my white rice with corned beef, and I like the Cuban stuff, even though I'm a Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican and Cuban food tastes about the same, so no, it's not as spicy as Mexican or Peruvian. or this
Mhm.
other weird stuff that they do. So to me, it's so you guys might be like, what the hell is all this? I could tell you what it is, but no, I wouldn't try it. So
I like
go Arizona Cardinals and Phoenix Sun. Muncie, what's wrong with you? Hey, Will G, what's up? Will G, we're wrapping it up. thank you for popping in. Before Scott here, he's showing us his pants. So I'd rather go now before he decides to show the pants, and I don't want to see none of that right now. I think he has one too many, and no, he has to be up at 7 a.m. for his podcast. He has 10 o'clock on the Eastern. Controversial.
Oh, that's right. He's got that podcast in the morning. So.
10, yeah. Every time I said, I'm going to sleep good, and then 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm up. What do I do? End up watching him for his half hour talking whatever the deal is. Shorts, Eddie, not pants. Yeah, that's what I have, shorts. I don't wear pants.
Wow.
Well, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight.
Yeah.
Robert, Mr. Brian, and Mr. Erskros. Thank you, guys. Hope everybody have a great weekend. Stay out of trouble. All right. And everybody in the chat here, thank you for guys for hanging out. Will G, good night. Muncie, good having you here. You're welcome to come into the panel anytime you want to. Also on Friday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern. Controversial Cruising. I know he had a busy night with his match game, and he has to be in the morning. Mona, thank you for popping in.
Good night, Scott.
Yep.
Hey, Scott.
What's her name? Emily here also.
Good night, Emily.
And
Did you ever get your flag, Emily?
She hasn't told you if she found it or not, right?
No, that was like a couple weeks ago. She said,
Yeah, I
got
remember. She was whining about it. Where's my
Yeah.
flag? You tell her, I
Hey,
just sent it to you.
it.
So.
Now it's been like 2 months since I mailed that thing to her. So
Yeah. Alice is here too. So everybody have a great night. Enjoy your weekend. See you guys around sometime during the weekend somewhere. And if not, we'll be back Monday morning.
All right, you back on next Friday night too?
Yes. Don't forget 8:30 in the morning. Venture Cast will be having his first Monday morning show in the morning. That's gonna be awesome to see how much awake he will be.
The daily live streams
8:30 East Coast or
are 7:30 Central. So yeah,
well,
8:30.
have
8:30.
a good show. I won't be seeing it.
It's standard time. Yeah.
Catch the replay.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's all you could do. So yeah, that'd be fun too. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. Stay out of
Everybody take
trouble. I
care.
don't have any money for bail, so you get your ass in trouble. You're on your own. So we'll see what the deal is with that. Well, until next time, everybody, enjoy your evening, and like I said, good night.
Good night.